Are you ready to see what I built? Well, here it is, video number 4 of the HPI Racing RS4 Sport 3 Creator Edition Build-Off Series, and this is the reveal video, and this is what I've been working on. This is the big secret, an off-road Camaro, and I love the way this thing turned out. I think it looks just sick. So let me tell you the story behind it. Back when HPI contacted us, so we're going to send you this RS4 Sport 3 Creator Kit. We're going to send you whatever body you want too, and I went and picked out their Camaro. Love the way the Camaro looks. Comes with decals, even comes with window masks. Use them on here. They work great. And, I said, that's what I want. I want a Camaro. But I don't want just any Camaro, an on-road Camaro. I want an off-road Camaro because I figured all the other guys in this build-off were going to build something on-road. So I went to Google, typed in Camaro off-road, and up came the Hauk Designs Bootlegger all-wheel drive Camaro. And it was a promotional build, and it looks incredible. It's a very cool looking vehicle. You should definitely check it out. But that was the inspiration for this build right here. So I went back to HPI, looked through their wheels and tires, and they were really cool. They sent me a bunch of stuff to try out. Wasn't really able to match anything up with the bootlegger build, and so I went digging through my collection of stuff and found the wheels and tires that you see here, and just started kind of just mocking things up. And that's really, when you're building something custom, you just got to start mocking things up and go from there. So you guys saw when I put the cage in here, I wanted to have a scale cage. I wanted some sort of interior and figures in there. So that's when I went to the HPI Maverick Strata and used that cage on the inside. Used a heat gun to fit it into place, and then I was able to put the Camaro body on finally and kind of fit that into place. It took a lot of putting the body on, taking it off, cutting, trimming, moving things around, hogging out the wheel wells here for these scale wheels and tires, and I was finally able to get the body to fit. And then I turned my attention to the wheels and tires. Now these are, again, our scale wheels and tires. They're 1.55 rims. Went and painted the wheels to match the body color, and mounted everything up, and it came out very cool. Did have to adjust the offset in the back just a little bit. I've got a washer back there to space the wheels out so they don't hit the arms. But other than that, it worked out pretty well. Now, the wheels do have clearance on the body, and so, hopefully everything works when this thing hits off-road. But after that, moved on to the body painting, and that's when I finally broke out my airbrush. It's been a while since I've done some airbrushing, but I had a lot to do. That bootlegger Camaro has a lot of detail work in it. It's got this kind of aged coppery brass look with some patina in it. So I just went to town with the airbrush and started off with some pearl gold black, I believe it was, and just kind of made these weathering streaks all over the body. Then I took a crumpled up wax paper and kind of just did a dab effect here and there to kind of give it an aged and denting look to it. Back some of the black up with some teal. So it gives it that kind of weathered coppery look to it. And then after that, I went and mixed up my own copper. I didn't have any copper, so I used gold, burgundy, black, and orange to make my own copper. And then I just started kind of layering the copper and gold throughout the body here to give it some depth and to just give it, just different sheen as you kind of move around. So when the light hits, it gives it a little bit of depth and everything, but I think it came out great. I really liked the way the weathering came out on this body. Now, that bootlegger build did have some lights on it. It had some round lights on top and a light bar in the front. So I went digging through my collection, found these light bars, thought they looked really cool on the body, so I mounted them up. This bull bar here is actually from the new Proline bumper kit, and just bolted that right to the front. You guys saw the wing out back already. That was from the Strata as well. So, once I just threw everything together, it just started all falling into place. I mean, the hardest part was kind of just fitting the body and then the paint work of creating the depth in the paint. But I think it came out great, and it was really a fun build. I mean, I did have a great time just being creative with everything that HPI had to offer, and and you tried a lot of their stuff in this build, and sometimes you just need to go with some of the stuff that you have on hand to finish it off, especially since time is running short. Had to get this video up for you guys, but now it really leaves just going outside and having some fun with this thing. So I'm going to go out and see what this all-wheel drive Camaro could do in the dirt. So I was able to get a little bit of running in on the off-road Camaro, and there's not a lot of spots to run it right now because it is winter time and it was really windy out. But I was able to run around a few parking lots and found kind of a little bit of a trail to just blast through. And you know what? Good thing I locked up those diffs. I knew I was going to need to lock up the diffs because this thing kind of high sides on any bumps that it goes over. So having the locked diffs allowed me to just kind of blast through some of that stuff. I dialed back the steering a little bit because it was still rubbing on the body. Got to trim out the body just a little bit more, but once I do that, it should be just fine. And I could dial back in the steering, and this thing will actually turn pretty decent. But it was a lot of fun. It's kind of like 10 scale rally. I've driven HPI's 10 scale rally, and you're just kind of bucking around in the dirt and rocks and stuff like that. And it's kind of a challenge to drive and a lot of fun. But I think this thing looked pretty cool out there in the dirt instead of on asphalt. And, that's what I was really going for. Something a bit different to show you guys, and hopefully I delivered on that. So I really want to thank HPI for reaching out and, letting us be a part of this build-off series. It's been really cool to work with the other guys. We've kind of been bantering here and there online, on Instagram, and even behind the scenes, and it's just been a blast working with those guys. If you are looking for something to do, a different project, and this is what it's all about, check out this HPI RS4 Sport 3 Creator Edition kit. You could just go wild with it, have a lot of fun with it, build whatever you want with it. And HPI has a lot of the accessories to go along with it. I mean, I didn't even get to put them all on. I've got a detail kit here with an intercooler and a muffler, even the mirrors. I didn't get to put the mirrors on yet. I just needed more time, and we've got deadlines, so that's probably got to go on in the future. But they got a lot of other cool stuff to definitely check out, and again, maybe build your dream car off of. That's what this kit is all about. Hope you guys like the series. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell, and let me know if you want to see more custom builds. Definitely throw that in the comments section below, and we'll see you back at the next video.